Good morning. I love clean socks. Don't you? I love clean socks. Anyway, I chose to take a bed instead of the floor. And I'm glad I did, because I didn't like it. Didn't like anything about it. I had a list of just things of why I didn't like it. Just huge list. People are hypercritical. Can't be noisy. Gotta be quiet. Can't even, jumping in and out of the bed is loud. And it's like hypercritical. That word hypercritical keeps on coming to my mind. As far as my stuff, I had to put it away, and I couldn't have, when I was on the floor, I could just have my big garbage bag full of everything I own right there. If I want socks, if I wanted a pencil, if I wanted paper, it was all right there. But this up in the bed, you can't have, whatever. There's rules. I understand that. And I was kind of like, I'm going back on the floor, man. This is, But then, luckily I saved it. My feelings and emotions, I saved it until the right moment. And I voiced it to somebody who I trusted. And he said a bunch of stuff, well, not really a bunch of stuff, but he said just simple little things like, well, maybe you're just afraid of change. And I've ate breakfast. I smoked a cigarette. But yeah, I'm going to do the bed again. I'm going to try it again. And it's, to say he's wrong, I'm not an authority to say that at all. But I in the lists of why I didn't like it, one of the things was where I'm going to be moving to, I'll be sleeping on the floor, right? And it was kind of like, well, I don't want to get used to this bed, because the first night I was there, I think I said this to you, Shawn, I was woke up late, what? And the guy goes, why are you still sleeping? I'm like, I don't know. What? I don't know. But anyway, long story short, I woke up today, it was 4:45 I found out, because there's no clock on the wall. It's so dark and it's so quiet, and it was like a cave, which, I didn't have to wear earplugs. I guess I didn't wear my mask, and I woke up just all congested and big old what I was spitting in the sink I thought was black moss loogies, but it probably just was because I smoke. It wasn't, but I still am going to go to the hospital, and I'm going to grab me some masks, because I fear 5 o'clock traffic more than I fear black mold, because the look on those people's faces as they drove, they knew why I was wearing that mask. Now, black mold, on the other hand, it doesn't have anything to do with black mold. It was because, you ask somebody even of authority, of medical standings, that went to school forever, and they're like, well, let me go look it up on the internet. Let me go see what this black mold is that you speak of. I'm like, and she was saying like, well, the website you looked up, it didn't have anything what you were saying. And I was like, granted, I was just looking at the news today about Google and their authority of facts and how they're saving this vault of facts. And it was like, okay. Maybe it's authority I'm afraid of, or maybe it's the fact that I don't have authority of things, or maybe it's just I'm afraid of change. And it's something that I'm willing to see. Like how I was asking how to say cup, and I was getting 3 different, vaso, or to where And I found out they were all right. Because it's a mix. I spoke with somebody who was, I believe it was Philippine or something, but it's like, but I found that I have my coffee in a Vasa, or I'll have my milk in a Vasa, which is a glass, I believe. But I have my coffee in a cup, which is not Vasa. It's something else, which I can't remember. Which I will find out. You will? Yeah, I will. Because I like to communicate, and I like to communicate properly because I'm always misunderstood. And from that misunderstanding becomes mistrust. Oh, you're so smart. Anyway, what I was saying, hey, shut up. What? I don't mind being interrupted because easily I'm like, I know, don't remind me. I love you, Shawn. I love clean socks. Anyway, good morning. Guten Morgen. It's Saturday the 7th. Some blue skies so far. Strangely enough, I haven't seen one plane. So far, I haven't seen one single plane. And I'm going to look all day long. I'm going to try to find me a plane. Like, where's Waldo? Where's the planes? Where did they go? Did they all decide to, like, hey, let's call everybody who owns a plane and let's just not fly today. Let's just not do it. Let's not, spray our jelly beans everywhere. I don't see a damn plane, and I bet cash money, I bet a punch to the face that I won't see one. That's what freaks me out. They could have stripes all day long, every single day, but they don't. That's what freaks me out. Yesterday, I lost count. There was literally dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of planes with dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of quote-unquote jelly bean trails because I have to change my behavior. And I realized that I was afraid of change and didn't know it, and it says I just phrased it differently. It's like, I'm afraid of change. I'm afraid to say I'm afraid. Obviously, because I said that I'm going to change my behavior. What? I'm afraid of change. Shawn, you're afraid of change. Freaks you out, dude. You don't like it. It hurts your soul because you're afraid of change. Obama. Who's Obama? What's up with that? Whoa, see, I'm all dizzy. So I go back. I lost count how many times. But I'll go back enough. Because I'm afraid of change. I'm afraid of change. Look at that. Dude, duh. Right there. That's how God speaks to me. Insane. Anyway. I don't see any planes, dude, and it's like, that's what freaks me out. I'm gonna just hold it and I'm not gonna tell anybody because I just can't. I can't do it. I shouldn't do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to upset people for things that they shouldn't be upset with. It's like a lot of things, It's like everything. Shawn, don't kid yourself. It's like everything. But anyway, this weekend, I'm gonna just kind of concentrate on me, and my body, my soul, my mind. Because last weekend, I just kind of was like, everything's fucking closed. I can't get anything done. I want to fucking get a job. What the, So I can only change the things I can change. So today, yesterday I went to the vinyl place, and I love clean socks. See, I can do that with clean socks. But I went to a vinyl place, and I was like, hey, that was legit, I might have told you, but this is it. This is what I'm going to do. You might not see it, but it says, Stibbe Funnis de Poots, Nakuf Tub, Nakuf Hertham Dog Wee. Mad Dog Wee. Stippefunus de pooch na cuff tub na cuff herthum dog wee. Herthum mad dog wee. Does that offend anybody? Are you wanting to smack me in the face and say, don't ever say that again? No. No. Not yet anyway. Soon. But anyway, in Keep Severe, this sounds like minus the phenomenon. You goddamn motherfucking butt-fucking stupid son of a bitch. And they're gonna make me a vinyl sticker. And I have just a few bucks, but I'm gonna literally spend every dime I got on however many stickers that's gonna get me. I'm just waiting until they open up, if they're even open up on weekends, because I was irresponsible and not asking them, are you gonna be open tomorrow? Because I'm really enthusiastic about this. I don't know why, but you know, it's just something that there's like no authority over me. There's no master saying you're doing it wrong or you don't know enough to teach somebody this. You know, there's nobody, you know. It just fucking makes me just so empowered. Maybe it's the power I want, you know. It's like, you can't tell me shit because you don't know shit. But then they can't be, because if I wanted everybody to not know shit just so I do shit, I'd give everybody a little bit of love potion. You know, and in my opinion, you know what a love potion was back in the day? You put a little bit of mercury in their drink and they become mentally unstable, and it's like, you know, and it's like, it's a love potion. Like, this person's in love with me. So, no, I'm not going to do that. That's why I try to use my forces for good. I don't try, I do. It just happens. Oh no. Oh no, there's one of my inspirations right there. I gotta go and be inspired. I'm gonna force myself upon him and create a miracle. I am so devious. See, that's how I set myself up for achievements. Because before, I would sabotage myself. I'd be like, hey, if I just hang out here long enough, somebody's gonna say, hey, you want a hit? And I'll be like, well, I thought you'd never ask. It only took me 3 hours. Yay! But look at me. I'm like, I'm not even looking at the ground for cigarette butts. I'm just like, hey, should I stand next to you? I'm a fucking maniac. Oh. Oh, hi.
What up, Shawn?
Thank you. I just wanted to hang out with you guys.
Yeah.
I'm doing a video diary, and I was like wondering if I can include you in it.
I don't care.
You sure?
Yeah,
Introduce yourself.
One day I'll be in show business, so I don't care. I'm not supposed to curse on television.
That's why I use reverse speak. You say "nacuff" instead of fucking.
Fucking double dutch.
Would you like to? Yeah, no? Okay. But later, maybe? Because, I mean, you inspired me, too. And
maybe.
I seen you guys, and I'm like, oh, my God. I gotta go just stand next to these people.
To the holly. You gotta jump through the holly if I can get my ass.
See, that's why I quit spitting on the ground, because that's people's beds.
Yeah. That's why I'm always asking people, don't spit on the ground. It's disgusting.
Cool, thanks for...
I'll turn it off for a second.
Okay, bye. Can you push that button?